Welcome back, brothers and sisters. I am Braden. This is Langley Outdoors Academy, and thank you for stopping by. Today's content, I've got another thing on that same list of, do they really have it? Or is the Second Amendment actually stronger than they anticipated? This is great. The New York Times just put out an article that basically said the title is literally, Ready to Nag About Gun Control? Now, we're going to dive deep into that, but there's some great takeaways from this, and I would never make you read the New York Times, so that's why I do it for you. So, we're going to dive into that in 1 second. Guys, if you are new to the channel, if you're one of the recent subscribers in the last 2 months, we are experiencing amazing growth, and we're going towards the revolution of the new gun world, right? We've been talking about that a lot. So if you've been one of the new subscribers over the past 2 months, you've helped us drive to 220,000 currently. We're driving really hard towards our joint goal, you and I together, of 350 by June 1st, and we're on track, so thank you guys so much. If you're an old subscriber or you're a new subscriber, thank you. If you are new to the channel, we also have a newsletter that's in the description box below. I send out ammo links on Friday and on Tuesday, one for rifle, one for pistol, to make sure you guys have the at least opportunity to get ammo if you need it. So, if the newsletter works, the description box below, if that's something you're interested in, and the subscribe button is located conveniently near that if you guys think that I've earned your subscription and your right to talk to you on a daily basis. But, enough of that, I just want to say thank you. So now let's get back to the New York Times. I'll be honest with you guys, I read these things, it's a self-sacrifice for you. And coming from deep in the demonetized zone, it's painful. It does hurt. It stings a little bit. But we're going to get through it together. So, the reason I'm bringing this article up is because New York Times goes straight to the lefties. They write these articles aimed directly at the left-wing ideologues, and no conservative reads these things. We all know it's a bunch of crap, right? But I'm going to do this and I'll highlight a few things so it kind of gives you their mindset, and it goes in line with what we've been talking about over the past month and a half of they might be posturing a little more than they can actually do something. So check this out. There's a few points I want to hit on. So obviously, this is a nagging article. It's kind of like a hint, hint, nudge, nudge to the left, okay? The first line is, you may be wondering how we're doing on gun control. Ooh, subtle. Joe Biden promised to tackle it on my first day in office, which he didn't. Okay, so that was like the, hey, why didn't you? Next sentence, but give the man a break. He's working on a lot of things that are very consuming. I mean, he is the president after all. Sure, give him a break, whatever. But here's the thing. They go into a lot of different things. She starts complaining about the fact that the gun ban in the Clinton era only had lasted 10 years. She started going into, and really a lot of bitching and moaning, to be honest with you, on this article. But there are some things here that I want to go out for you, all right? So she's done some quotes from Blumenthal from Connecticut, who's a senator who's very into the gun control thing, right? And let me see if I can find his stuff. Blumenthal. Here we go. Sadly, there often seems to be a gap between the issue Biden really cares about and the one he's actually going to do something about. But even if he charges ahead, there's only so much he can do by executive order, and whatever it is won't have the staying power of real legislation. All right, what have we been talking about for the past little while on this channel? Go back and watch the videos. Executive orders are signs of weakness, and they don't have the permanence that they're chasing in the legislature, okay? That's a big thing. For a sitting senator who's gun control heavy, that's big. It's basically a signal of weakness. Now, it goes even further, and this is the article's author. If we're lucky, sometimes this year, a gun bill, at least a modest one, toughening up background checks, will make it to the Senate. That's what you got? Background checks? I thought you were gonna, take away everything and make the world great again and all that. Oh, we can't do that one. I thought you were gonna, right the wrongs of the past. Background checks. Does the left know? Could this article maybe be aimed at the left to say, hey, lower your expectations a little bit because the Second Amendment is rock solid? Whoop, whoop. Just saying. But guys, check out this article because there's a lot of crap. In fact, I'm going to say a little bit more, which is kind of crazy town. This article, the author starts going into the fact that, well, the founding fathers wouldn't have been so keen to having, Second Amendment if they knew their neighbor could print guns in the basement. What? Have you ever seen a 3D printed gun? You can't do anything with that thing. Shut up. Then you go, she starts complaining about the 10-year ban in the Clinton era, saying, oh, well, we had to put a sunset in that because, the stupid swing states, you darn Constitution and legislative process always getting in the way of my leftist desires. Silly. The bottom line here, guys, is they are showing weakness, and these messages are going directly to the White House, to the left, and they're saying realign your expectations because there's not a lot we can do. We're going to try, but there's a whole lot that they can't do. So where this boils down is, guys, we are making a difference. We are winning the culture war. We are making a huge impact for the Second Amendment. We're taking arrows. Don't get me wrong. The demonetization of this channel, of other channels, the shadow banning, all these things are happening on their platforms. But the important thing is we are making a difference. It's because you and I are working together. Keep it going, guys. Keep checking up the channel and share this if you think it's an important message. But until tomorrow, I'm Braden. Thank you so much for stopping by.